Sure. I First and foremost, I'm always looking for a way to get better in every facet of the program, no matter how successful it is. Uh, I'm I'm not a it's not broke, don't fix it guy all the time. Like, obviously, some stuff does work and what have you, but we're always experimenting to see what we can do. And it kind of goes back to a comment I made in our first interview. I always look to build a formation based on, are you playing with a three back or are you playing with a four back? And I kind of go from there, right? And
Mhm.
we just really felt as a coaching staff, we had some pretty special talent that were primarily center backs that, we could
Mhm.
have transitioned them a little more into outside backs. But I think that was the first trigger that we
Mhm.
felt 5, 6, 7 deep at that position of guys who could play. And we were happy with that.
Mhm.
And then it turned into, well, what does the midfield and forward situation look like? Now,
Mhm.
again, I'm not giving away state secrets, like you said, but I don't think I even am if I say it, because I think if you ask me what system we play, I would give you one answer. I think if you ask our assistant coach, he would give you another answer, and so on and so forth. And the reason why that is once they get on the field, there really is no formation. They just kind of understand where to go, when to go, how to cover.
Mhm.
Obviously, our defensive principles and concepts are pretty straightforward. I
Yeah.
hate using the word micromanage, but we do micromanage that. But
Mhm.
offensively, they kind of have the freedom to go do what they do, and I think that's, again, a credit to the players that they're that talented and have
Yeah.
that high of a soccer IQ. So when you look at it on a whiteboard, it's going to look one way, but the reality is, no matter what numbers I tell you after the three, everyone on
Yeah.
my program will probably give you a different answer as
Different
to what
answer.
it is. It's more about they understand what they have to do, and they have
Mhm.
the freedom offensively to move where they need to move to make it work. Yeah, and the cool thing in the progression of that is, as there's more film out there and you get deeper in the season, whether it's October in the OAC or the national tournament, teams start trying to game plan to take away certain things within it. And the thing I
Mhm.
just really liked about what we had, and hopefully we'll use going forward, is that you can pick and choose what you want to do, but we have an answer for it. Now,
Yeah.
can we execute it, and are we good enough on the day to get it done? That's always a question that needs to be answered. But I think they have the solutions in the toolbox to do
Mhm.
that, and I think that's a very exciting thing for the guys, because I think they saw, as we progress through the formation, that they have a lot of flexibility and
Yeah.
autonomy, to do what they got to do. And truthfully, what I told them in our end of the year meeting was, if we're looking at 100% timeline, 0 to 100, I think we're only 60, 70% of the way there, of the possibilities within it, which again, I think is a higher number than I thought we would have been
Yeah.
once we got to November. So the sky's the limit for these guys. I think they know that, and it's a very exciting time to be a Blue Streak.